Okay, okay, Will. You take that shower. You getting ready to head out somewhere? Hello there, Michael. How are you? I should start letting people know that I'm gonna be on. Oh, you know that's how life is, Michael. That is how life is. I had got this. It's a new microphone, but it's not. It's an upgraded mic to the other lapel mic that I have. Hey T, how are you? I just decided to come through and see what people were doing on over here. It's raining a little bit. Been somewhat overcast this afternoon, most of the afternoon. How are you guys doing? I'm enjoying a apple cider and honey sip. I'm not doing the gym every day, but I'm doing the gym. I went today and I'm washing my stuff so I can go tomorrow. I'm looking at 4 days a week for right now. Oh my goodness. Hello, Bianca. I if here dialysis is no fun. Oh, my cousin used to go for it. Yeah, I'm not like today was a cheat meal that I had. My breakfast was fine, but my the cheat meal was the collab I did with uh, Big Old Treat with Cat and Dom Mukbang show. If you all have not seen the video, please watch that collab. Go over to their channel, check them out, sub them, tell them I sent you all that good stuff. They're really nice ladies. Oh, well, that's good, Bianca. Yeah, the Chinese food, Michael. I I ordered from this place, Lee's Walk. I only did it because I really like their channel. I'm still new to their channel, but they had a Chinese food video one time, and it was from a place called Golden Dragon. And we used to have a Golden Dragon here, and I wondered if they were from Chicago. I was like, that's an extra, that would be an extra icing on the cake. But they are not from Chicago. So my guess is that there are a lot of Golden Dragons throughout the country. Hey, Matt, what's going on? Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, I love Chinese food. I always joke that my mom and I are part Chinese because we love Chinese food. Although I know I can't be messing with it too much now, but it was good to have. I haven't had it in a little minute. So so funny about pizza. I was looking at a video Madonna did where she went live, I think on Facebook, when her Rebel Heart album was getting ready to come out, and she was reading viewers' questions. And at the end towards the end, someone asked her about if she enjoyed pizza or something like that, and she had a plain cheese pizza. I usually don't. I don't understand just plain cheese pizza personally, but hearing her eat it and then she had some white wine with it. Um, I saw that video for the second time, maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago, and all that time I've been wanting. Well, I had a pizza, but I've been wanting just a slice of plain cheese pizza. So at some point, I'm probably gonna do a pizza slice video. It won't be a big old whole thing, but it'll be a pizza slice. Yeah, I like burgers too. Of course, y'all know that. Oh, I love pineapple on pizza. See my shirt, you guys? Be careful who you hate. Hold on. It could be someone you love. I just got it the other day and rocked it today for the first time. This is truly apple cider vinegar, lukewarm water, and honey. I felt like I needed to do something to try and combat the Chinese food from earlier. So I know you guys, I'm not. When I go live again, I will be in bed and I can show y'all my backdrop again. I love this backdrop. I'm thinking about getting a second one just like it. Anthony E, what's happening? Hey, is the sound okay? Because I have the air conditioner on. Should I turn it off? You guys want me to turn it off? Because I can. I'm washing. Oh, well, I'm drying clothes now, so I don't want to leave. I don't want to have too long of a live and leave the clothes. Worst thing I hate is, well, I'm the only one in there now. Thank God. But I hate to come in and find that, I've taken too long and someone is taking my clothes out of the dryer. I don't like people molesting my clothes. I hate that. Unless you're like a partner or something. Hello, Mikhail. How are you? Y'all, I'm surprised y'all don't have any kind of problem with the air conditioner, but that's good. That means I can leave it on, and that, hopefully the mic is okay. It's a new mic. Does it sound just like the other one? To me, it sounds just like the other one. It's supposed to be, it costs a little more than the other one did. It's supposed to be an upgrade. I think the only thing about it is that it has two prongs where you can, it's like an interview type situation, interview mic thing. I don't want to take it out. But if you want to, like if I had another person here, they could use it as well. I don't know if it's a bit stronger. I think you're right, Matt. I was listening to it, like testing it just minutes ago before I got on, and it seemed to me like it was somewhat similar, but because I had lost, what do they call it now? What do they call the cushion part? It's not the cushion, it's called something else. Anyway, I had lost that, and so I said, what, let me just get another mic. But I think I am really interested in getting one of those other mics that, it doesn't have to be a Blue Yeti, but something comparable that isn't like a shitload of money, but something comparable to that. The sounds on those mics is something that I would like to hear in some of my videos. But I love the mics that I have. I'm not shitting on my mic. It's a lot better than using the phone mic. So I will be, hopefully, maybe starting back at my job next week. I had to text my supervisor to explain a few things regarding next week. The manager thought he'd like to get me in this coming Monday, but I can't make that because I forgot I have some. Well, I had some appointments, but they had to be moved, and I need to keep them before I go back to work. So, I mean, I guess I could rock with $100. You know, if I could find something that wasn't a Blue Yeti that was a little bit cheaper that had a pretty comparable quality, sound quality, I would much prefer that. It'll just take some investigating, I guess. Ooh, no, I had not started back to work at all. You probably heard me talk about it, but I hadn't started back. And because of that, I have reservations about doing it, to be honest. But I feel like because if I don't do it now, then I feel like I'm going to lose the opportunity to go back. And what you might be referring to um, is a conversation that I had with a former coworker about working for her. I don't know if I mentioned that on this channel, but anyway, let's get off of that before I mess around and say where I work. But exactly, reservations because of the virus. Only because there are these spikes in like 39 states, and if more states don't get their act together, um, they're going to see more reopening restrictions. And I'm not sure. Chicago's at a good positivity rate, I guess. We've been 3% and under, but I think we went up a little bit. And it's just so uncertain. But I'm also like, the unemployment money is good, don't get me wrong. Um, I feel like I just don't want to lose. I don't want them to think I don't want to go back because I do. But I have reservations just about how uncertain the virus is and everything. Yeah. In my opinion, where kids are concerned, I don't really know that it's a good idea if they don't have everything in place for kids to go back to school in a safe environment. I don't feel like that's a good thing personally. Um, what they need to do was something that Whoopi said. I kind of see what she said about the other day. I can't remember word for word verbatim what she said, but it was along the lines of making sure the kids had access to the internet and all of these things that they need. So in case something does go wrong, these kids would at least have access to that, because I guess not all the children have access to the internet so that they can learn remotely. So that part should definitely happen. But putting kids and teachers, I mean, my goodness, in that line of fire, um, uh, I don't think people should be forced to go back if they're uncomfortable. And my thing is this: um, if I ask and say, "Look, um, when are you going to am I looking at being hired again? Is there a plan? Because that was my question to the general manager. Was there a plan? Because I'm part-time. Is there a plan for part-timers to go back? And he explained everything to me. And they did indeed have a plan, but it's a phased plan. And so that I could understand, you know, but forcing people to go back to work if they're not comfortable because of COVID, or don't, or are not sure what kind of uh, guidelines and safety things the company has provided at that point, that's not cool. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm stroking my gray. Should it be forced to back if they're comfortable? Should there be a certain standard met before that happens, and what would it be? Right. I think the only way people can be pushed is if we all can agree on a specific statistic or some way to prove that it's safe. Yeah. Well, like these stores, I mean, you see it now. I don't know what my store looks like, so I don't know what they have in place. Um, I've heard a couple of things from people, but one of the people are no longer there. So I haven't heard. I would have to just see for myself what's going on. All I've really heard is that it's been really busy, and my feeling is that it's been really busy because only managers came back initially, and full-time people, and everybody was doing everything, including things in the stock room. And I'm sure that they were like at their wits' end. I feel bad that it had to be like that for them. But my guess is that as the months progress, they might hire more people. I don't know for sure. At this point, I don't think anyone should be listening to Trump at all. When it comes to anything about this virus, when it comes to anything about medical or science, I don't think anyone should be listening to him at all. Pay attention to him, and you can listen to him, but don't heed his words. Listen, but don't heed. Don't take it seriously, because the man doesn't know what he's talking about. Take that. Remember November. That is my hashtag. Remember November. All of the things that we have seen, that we've heard, remember them in November when you go to the polls, or perhaps when you um, uh, mail your vote in. If you care about the country, I don't know where y'all. I'm guessing y'all live in the states. So I'm not sure, but um, yeah, no one should be paying attention to him. He is not a scientist. He is not a doctor. Yeah, it is a tricky thing, and that's why I mean there's hesitation by a lot of folks and people who have underlying health issues too. They are not necessarily looking to come back, but here we go. Here we have unemployment getting ready to be to end in a couple of weeks. The extra $600 from federal, that's getting ready to end, and so by the time these guys get back, the Republicans in the Senate get back in session, I guess will be next week or a week or so, a week and a half from now. Um, this is not going to be easy between them and the Democrats. There are things that the Dems want and things that the Senate Republicans want, and it's going to be a battle royal probably, and it may threaten to hold things up, and it really shouldn't, because what's happening, while they're going to be bickering back and forth, cases are going to rise. And states I believe states are more states than, if they're not doing it already, they're thinking about it and talking about it. They're going to be rethinking their reopening, or they're going to be getting more restrictions again. That's what I think. In case y'all, I'm not trying to show my shirt. I was trying to just kind of not have my phone rise up and backward. I'm trying to keep it forward. It's kind of broken. The tripod, the top of the tripod, and I've got this cover on the back that's really thick. And it's a miracle that this thing can support it. Rochelle, you've been on a live before. I've seen you on a live before. I feel like I have. I don't forgot what level we're at in Chicago. Well, he did recently wear a mask. I'm not sure what the impetus was for that, but he did recently wear one. They showed it on TV. Um, that is probably because he's been reading or hearing reports that his handling of this pandemic will be his undoing, but that won't be his only undoing. The Black Lives Matter, his reaction and response to it will also be his undoing as well. A lot of things will be his undoing, to be honest with you. Thank you, Rochelle. I appreciate it. Ain't too many people on, but that's okay. We're going to rock it. We're going to rock it anyway. I won't be too long because I got to go down and get my clothes. But I still got some time. They're drying. They're in the dryer. Oh my God, the gym was, it was, I feel like, I don't know why, like today was a better energy day, and I'm trying to figure out what I did differently. So the second day that I went, I took my blood pressure medication after my meal, but it had been 3 hours from the time I ate the snack. I should say it was really like a morning snack, my Kind Bar and my yogurt, banana, whatever. But I don't think I had the banana. I don't think I had the yogurt the second day, but I had the banana the second day and some water. But it was 3 hours before I went to the gym. And all I did was have the water. Today, after doing a little bit of reading up, I timed it so that I had my snack a half hour before doing anything. And I did some stretches a little bit throughout the day, and this morning I did some stretches. I'm in my good shoes again. I had issues with the shoes that I was working out with on the second day. These shoes are much better. I will show them to you now. I will show them to you now. Hold on. They are Saucony's. I don't know how you say it. It says Saucony Run Excursion Try 3, something like that, or Trail maybe. Versafoam. It's made with Versafoam. I don't know anything about shoes like that. I just know that these are really comfortable to walk in and exercise in. and run in if I felt like I could run, but I don't feel like I could run. Ow. You are at huge infection highs. We got 50 a day as of yesterday. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Jethro? Mr. JG. Hey, Dan. Well, he wasn't wearing a mask at all before. Trump wasn't. Thank you, Rochelle. Hello in Italy. It's night. Hello, Francesca. Good night. Is the moon out in Italy right now? What kind of moon are you looking at? Yes, Rochelle, the lighter shoes did help. Um, there was definitely more time spent. I started on the elliptical first this time because I wanted to make sure I could get enough time on it. And it was a better sort of energy moment. There were moments when I felt like, and I picked a really a good playlist. I created a good playlist this time, so the songs I really did enjoy hearing, and but I had to stop after 10 minutes, and then I took a little breather for a bit. I still stayed at the machine, but I tried to resume for another 5 minutes and could only get to 4. So that's going to take time, but I'll hit it. I'll get it to where me and the elliptical are friends again. Hey, Laura, what's going on? As long as you're comfortable, I'm not giving you issues. Yeah, the other shoes were the Skechers were giving me a huge problem. Something in that heel, even when I was walking in them, and they're not brand new. They're somewhat new, but not brand new. I got them within the past 3 or 4 months, but I don't wear them that much because I noticed when I would walk, my feet would feel heavy. I'm not sure if it was because of the heel or what the deal was, but was like a heavy shoe. And I was like, so I ordered another pair of shoes, and they should be coming probably next week. Thank you, Fancy Belle. How are you? MN, thank you, and shout out to you in New Zealand. Hey, those are the girls, Katrina and Dominique, y'all. Say hi to Kat and Dom, please. If you don't know who these ladies are, then that means you have not been subscribed to their channel and you have not watched our collab. So do yourselves a big favor after my live and go and watch them. Subscribe to them, let them know, show them some love. They just reached over 200 subscribers. I'm happy about that. Because y'all was at the 180 and stuff, and I was like, ooh, they finna do it. They're going to make it. They're going to make it. They just got to keep cranking them out. So, ladies, I don't know if y'all saw my video yet, but people kept telling me they love the intro on my video. And I just want you to know, I can't remember if I said it, they should know that it's not my intro because I say your names, but their responses were almost as if it were my intro. I'm like, please, I can't take the credit. This is I love you guys' intro. I just wanted to nail it. Like I wanted to get it because I had rehearsed it in the mirror in the bathroom today. I did. I was like, I'm gonna nail this sucker. Y'all had some good food too. I wish there was a golden dragon that we used to have here in Chicago. There's an app over here, Couch to 5K. Not sure if it's just in the UK, but if you can get it, give it a go. It's meant to be good. What is that? Thank you, ladies. I appreciate that. Yeah, where okay, where are y'all from? Because I know you told me before, but I can't retain stuff in this head. Is it Virginia, Atlanta, or Vegas? Did I have any of that right? Nailed it. It's an exercise app. Slow build up to fitness thing. Oh, okay. Huh. Couch to 5K, that is. I ain't trying to do no 5K. Las Vegas. Okay, I did have one of it right. Y'all just don't sound like y'all from Las Vegas. Y'all sound like y'all were born in the South. Oh, and did I get that Nigma right? Why do y'all call it Nigmas? They have these, for those of you that don't know, um, Katrina Dominique have these things that they do at the end of their videos where they're like riddles or something. And so if you like that type of thing, they do it at the end of their videos. And then when they do the next video, um, they usually tell you what the answer is. I know I would. Yeah, I was surprised I was in the ballpark. I felt like it was one of them. I think I wanted y'all to come from Atlanta. Because there's a draw. When I first saw y'all, like y'all first video, whatever that was, I don't know how y'all came up in the feed, or maybe I was just looking, searching, and looking. I'm looking intentionally for smaller channels, and somehow y'all popped up, and I don't know what video I saw, but that thing had me hooked. I was like, I don't know who these girls are, but it is almost like you walked in on two girls, not sure if they were friends or sisters or what, but they were just eating and just not a care in the world. But I like when y'all talk about different things. But sometimes y'all be, oh, can I offer some advice? I just want to offer some helpful advice. I have been guilty of it myself, not really knowing. I don't. I think y'all do lapel mics, maybe, but that the bags. Watch them bags when it's too close to the mic, because I was going downstairs doing the laundry and listening to you guys, and I got to that bag and I was like, oh Lord. Now this is okay, let me just clear. I do love a good bag crinkle, but y'all, you all were just opening the bag. Y'all was ready to eat. Y'all was ready to tear down. But I was like, oh Lord, somebody got to tell them about the sound. So I just want to, if y'all don't mind me inputting some advice. I am guilty of it too. I try to have all of my stuff set up usually, because some people don't like all that bad crinkling. Some of my people don't. I love it when it's done right or when I can do it right. But these mics are sometimes they're small, but they're really effective and loud. And if you just trying to tear into the food like you're not filming, it can be disruptive for people. But people can get over it. Hey, Robert, I saw you pop through. How are you, sir? Hello, Bunny. Bunny. Ooh, I still have food left too. I've got some pineapple fried rice left and some crab rangoon left. I think there might be one. See, I don't know how loud this bag is, but I tried to move it as away from my chest as possible, as far as possible. I think there's one egg roll left, and the rest of these are. Oh no, there are two egg rolls left. And honest to God, it's sitting right here, and I think I'll probably nibble forkfuls of that rice, maybe a couple of bites of this stuff, but I want to just make it water the rest of mostly water the rest of the evening because I don't want to have to, in the morning, I want to be right in the morning. Oh, you're welcome, ladies. And I hope y'all get some more subs too. Last I saw it was at 211. Rochelle, I had mentioned in a video recently um, that because I don't know what people's situations like are, I and because right now I'm okay. I was just I didn't want people to donate. I can't stop y'all from doing it. Okay, if you want to do it and feel compelled to do it, I'm not gonna be like you know whatever. But all I can say is that if you don't have to donate, you don't donate. At least not right now. When you hear me talking about the fact that I have PayPal, and that probably is a sign, a good sign that I could use a little extra help. But I haven't been saying that to you guys, and it's because I'm okay. Not rich, but I am okay. Um, so just watching the videos and watching the videos all the way through, and uh, staying past the ads. Letting some of those ads play on occasion, that would help me out big time. And that's something you can do when you're asleep. If you fall asleep to some of my videos, possibly, if you don't have premium on YouTube, just let the little funky ad play. That'll help a lot, really. My playlist, that's another thing that can help me. I have a playlist called Almost 1K. Those are videos that are very close to hitting over 1,000 views. I put those and post those in the community tab for a reason because I want you guys to access them to bring them bitches to over 1,000 views. So that's a way that you can help me, really. And I appreciate you even wanting to donate. Bunny. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe that was for, oh, Rochelle, you know what? I'm sorry. Was that for them? That was probably for Big Old Treat with Cat and Don. Was that for them? Was that question about donating for them or for me? I just took over. I'm fine with moderators right now, Rochelle, but thank you. I appreciate it. I have 6. Crab raccoons, Bunny. They are not raccoons. They are rangoons. I'm sure that was the phone. That's okay. Yeah, you know what? And I almost got General Tso's. I almost got General Tso's chicken, but I didn't want it too spicy. I didn't want to have to deal with spice because that's the type of thing in my well in everybody's stomach, but in my stomach, I don't like how that feels because it usually starts percolating at night, and I don't like that discomfort. So I said, you know what, we're gonna keep this really cool. But the mustard, the hot mustard, which I hate. So in my videos, ladies, y'all, if I do Chinese food, these guys usually like to see how it how that hot mustard affects us. That's some strong mustard. They like to see how it affects me, and it usually hits me right in the nose. Oh, I was so disappointed. I couldn't entertain my people. It was like this mustard is bootleg and weak. Yeah, and I kept going back to it, thinking that maybe I hadn't hit the hot part yet. It was probably stale. I ingested some stale mustard. Mm. What are you talking about, Rochelle? What is so mean? You're saying a lot of stuff, and I don't know where you're going with it. Or maybe you're responding to something that I mentioned a little bit ago. Maybe there's a lag. The mustard. Yeah, it's crazy. I love I like doing that for you guys. It was such a disappointment. And I threw the other bag out with the that had all the soy sauce because I didn't really need that. I love that sweet Kiko Man sweet and sour sweet soy sauce. I love that. That is right up my alley. I don't ever want regular soy sauce again. That sweet soy sauce is really good, I must say. Robert, what's up with you? You got an attitude about something? Hey, Dolores, how are you? Kiko Man. And that Frank's Red Hots, that Frank's, it's the honey garlic, stinging honey garlic. Oh my goodness. That is really good. So the next thing I'm thinking about doing is going to the show. I want to know, I want to go into a movie theater again. I'm missing that in my life. You said I could drink that stuff. Wonderful sitting here at work. We got officially closed again on Monday. I work in an aesthetic salon, but we're allowed to do product sales soon. Wow. Where are you from, Dolores? We were just talking about all that. We were talking about how, like, the states, certain states, I feel like they're gonna start closing up again. California. Oh, no wonder. Okay, there you go. On the curbside for sales. State of the world. State of the world. But I guess at least you're able to do something. Uh, I hear our store is doing curbside as well. Rochelle, do you work? Why is it stuck? Bunny, I was just telling people they don't have to really donate or like support anything, but thank you. Appreciate it. I love a little puppy dog. That's the thing. Like, I can't stand outside and look at, people walking their little dogs, their little pretty dogs, because it's all rainy out here. No, I do not remember. I don't even know. Oh, is it the Royal Police or something like that? We were barely open back a month and we were thriving beautifully. One day we will get back to normal. I'm not eligible for unemployment, so I'm keeping the phones. Oh, okay. Good. Good. That's too bad. They had to let somebody go. Mrs. Trinita, yay! Thank you so much for coming through with assistance. I was so glad I was able to edit that video, that sushi video, because I know people have been wanting me to do a sushi video, and I've been wanting to make it happen. And when it seemed like it was ruined, I was like, "Oh man!" But that Phil Morago, that really helped out. How are you? And how's the baby, little Josie? Okay, my clothes might be done. I like helping people, and it shows. It shows. Oh, is she crawling? Oh, wow, that's great. That's awesome. Next thing you know, Mama, where's my food? Hola, bye bye. Oh, that was Bunny. Okay. I thought I thought you were mimicking the baby. That's awesome. I would used to work with a woman named Josie. She was a hoot. Do y'all ever I know people have said this, but I really wonder. I feel like it's true what they say about some dog owners looking like their pets or the pets looking like they're dog owners. I really think that's true. Um, I was thinking about Bunny sending the puppy thing, and I remember seeing this dog, and I looked at the owner, and it's like, yeah, I bet he picked the dog, and not, his girlfriend or wife or whatever, because they look just alike. I wonder, do they do that like intentionally, or do they realize that they're doing that? He was shaggy. The dog was shaggy. Thank you, buddy. Cat and dog said, hell yes. Oh, stop. He's not looking Mexican. Oh, no, he's not. Well, I did say dog owners and not pet owners, but no, I really meant dog owners. You can't really tell with cats. At least I can't tell with cats. All cats. I'm not gonna say they all look the same, but I'm not a cat person. I don't really care for cats, but yeah, Rocket looks like he's from Tijuana. Oh, stop it. I love Rocky. I want to do a collab with Rocky. I gotta wait till I can get another cheat day so I can. It's gonna be cute. I know what I want to do too. I am sometimes surprised at. I don't know. I think I associate women more with cats. So I'm sometimes surprised, unless it's a gay man with a cat. I am surprised when I see heterosexual men um, with cats. I don't know why. I would think they would be more dog people, but hello, Helene. I used to. Mm, well, I think if I could have a dog, I used to say I would want a German Shepherd. I'm not so sure about that anymore. I love German Shepherds, but I don't know about that now. I would want a lab of some sort, and what are those dogs? Oh my God, I'm gonna forget the breed. Um, oh my goodness, my friend has one. They are the cutest little things. They're not pugs. They're not Shar-Peis, but they're just these fluffy faces, not shaggy, but they're fluffy and usually kind of a orange and white. Oh, I can't think of the breed. Oh, if I can find, maybe it's a Pomeranian. Maybe it's a Pomeranian. Oh, they're adorable. Jesus Christ, you don't see that many of them. But my friend who lives in Florida has one. Oh, he doesn't take enough pictures of that dog. I really want him to take pictures of that dog. I love that dog. I feel like I'm a fish person. We never grew up with animals. Oh, my brother had fish. He had goldfish, piranhas, snakes, hamsters, tadpoles. My guy grew up on a farm. My nephew wants one. Helene, I don't know and don't care, to be honest with you. Don't know and do not care. What you get is what you get when you get it, right? People don't appreciate what they have. Not trying to be all philosophical or anything, but people need to appreciate what they have and harness what they have. Everyone clamoring for more, 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 more. But you don't appreciate what you already have. That's right. In reality, I was saying this to Luke, to Luke B. Grubbin. In reality, I feel like even though the number says 5.5K, uh, in reality, they're probably in five. What is this? Has this been 5 or 6 years? Am I still in the 5 year mode? 2015, yeah. Was it 2015 or 2014? I can't remember. Anyway, I probably have 200 actual fans, 200 actual like supporters who through the years have commented and been around, and they probably watched the videos, uh, ad nauseum, multiple times and all of that stuff. I believe that in all of that time, whoever subscribed to me back when my channel started, I'm sure very few of them are not even subscribers anymore, or are not even supporters anymore. I will say they're still probably subscribed to me because no one really cleans up their, subscriber list. Who people that they're subscribed to. I like to look at mine every now. Well, I like to look at mine kind of often. When I see craziness, then I'll go to it, and I'll even block people from having any kind of communication with me on the chat. If I see their name and it don't look right, I'll just block them. Not even really knowing, like I don't even care. Like you don't look like you would support me or mukbanging or ASMR, so I just block them. And I don't care what anyone thinks about it. Quality is better than quantity, dude. Love the fact that you care. I will let you know what that will look like. Okay, that was okay. Better than quantity, dude. The fact that you care about your subs, no matter how much you have. Your true mate, you care for us. Thanks for that. Thank you, Helene. Appreciate it. Ich liebe Wien. Is this German? Is that German? Hello, I've seen you before, but Ich liebe Wien. Ich liebe Wien. That is German. I don't know what the Wien part is. I know it's I like or I love. Anthony, I know your name. I know. This is why commenting to me is important. Even if you're not able to comment on every video, because God knows I don't comment on every video, but doesn't mean I'm not watching. Make comments. Let some your favorite YouTubers or whatever know that you're still there, because some of them remember you, but and if you haven't shown up, like there's this one woman named Gigi, so it's a sister. I have not seen her in my comments in a handful of years. And one time she showed up and it was like, hey, girl. But I haven't seen her again. So you don't know what's going on with people. But, if you're one of these people that only watch and never come, let people know if you're still rocking with them. Let them know. Shit, it couldn't hurt. Hello, Chenner 12 from Atlanta. Shout out to you. What's going on? I've never met you. Are you new to my channel? That's a name I'm not familiar with. I'll be watching the heck out of your Lollipop videos since I found you earlier this year. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it kindly. Yeah, I don't talk about that. Buying subs. No. I'm sure that many people have done it now, and people probably still do it. Whatever, it is what it is. I'm never gonna do it. And I mean, it doesn't seem like it's if YouTube is hosting videos about how it's done and how to do it, it must not be that big of a deal. But I just feel like it's morally fraudulent to do it. Like I could never listen to somebody who did that say, um, they worked really hard to get the subscribers they get. I can't. That's going to go in one and out one. If I know that they've done that, you know what I'm saying? But I am not also interested in losing friends because of something that they maybe did in the past, even if they're doing it presently. And I know there are some that are, but whatever. It ain't me. I ain't gotta worry about it. That's my outlook on that. I can look back on my channel and say I did things the right way. So. Well, you guys, unless y'all have anything else y'all want to pop up as a topic, I'm going to give y'all about 10 or 15 more minutes to see how far we can take this live. It's been an hour and 3 minutes. See what y'all want to talk about. Anything of interest. Yeah, hit me up now. Let me know. Call, are you there? Have a good night, Rochelle. Take care. Have a good old night. Thank you, Helene. I appreciate it. So sorry that you all are going through it. Thank you, Chandler. I appreciate that. Some people might question you regarding my taste in food, but whatever it is, what it is. I think I am just trying to reestablish my relationship with food. I've had to reestablish a relationship with it. I was talking to, I think it was my friend Will, who said he was going into the shower and he probably never came back. But hey, there's Mark. How are you, Marky? Boo Bear. I used to call you Boo Bear. That's probably not going to work now, since I know you're partnered. Thank you, Iglibi. Thank you, Rochelle. I appreciate it. I can't make them stop. But you ate sushi with someone else. Remember that time we had dim sum? When I had dim sum for the first time when you visited here? What was I going to say? I was getting I was talking about relationship with food, and I remember I was talking to Will on Sunday. I don't think this made the sushi video. Sorry, Mark. I had been needing to do a sushi video. He just wanted to hang out. I didn't really know what we were going to eat. It wasn't really planned all that well, but man, it worked out. You did recommend sushi, but at that point, I didn't even have a channel, and I was so fucking afraid of sushi because the only thing I'd heard about it was that it was raw fish, and I was like, hell no, it ain't happening. So at least now you can see that I have had some growth. Thanks, Mark. I appreciate it. Relationship with food. If someone could have told me in my 20s, listen, there was nothing for me to come home from work. I can remember this like it was yesterday. I would come home from work, and this is in my 20s now. So I would be the age of a lot of your mukbangers, younger mukbangers now. And get off work, go to Burger King, give me a double Whopper with cheese, go to Walgreens, which was a half a block up, get me a 2-liter soda, even though I was finishing off a 2-liter soda at home. Then go to the Love at First Bite. It's a little restaurant on the corner where I used to live. And get me a Euro sandwich and fries and onion rings. And if I could have had someone back then tap me on the shoulder and say, "You're gonna pay for this someday," and not just with money, you're gonna pay for this. But when you're in your teens and your 20s, you are not think you're invincible. You think you're invincible. You're not thinking about that. All you know is that you feel great. You're young. Whole life ahead of you. You swinging from fucking chandeliers. Food is good, and anything new that's out, it's all colorful and exciting, and the advertising and the marketing and blah blah blah. You're not thinking about any of that bullshit until things happen to you as you age. So I am trying to reestablish another kind of connection with food. I still will eat some of this food, like the Chinese food and everything, but Dave McMaster. If you all, so David, what's up, David? Dave McMaster. We follow each other on Instagram, and he posted a video of himself. It's an app called, is it Double It? Double It app? And you basically, you put in your picture and then it refaces. You can choose a celebrity or whatever and put your selfie into the place. And he did one, and I just howled. It was so funny. So I did one myself. Although I have to say, David, they, I don't know how they're doing these pictures, because I put a picture of myself in drag. It was like a Halloween picture, and I was hoping to find my actual face appear somehow in the video, in the imagery, and it was like they got some random black guy with a goatee and put him in there. And I'm like, he's cute and everything, but he's not me. Yeah, you gotta unlearn that. I think it just came with time and age and understanding what different kinds of food was doing to me. Like really understanding what pop had done to me and was doing to me has made a change. But it's scary a little bit because when I go out with my friends, I have to, if I'm going to continue to take high blood pressure medications, at least until I can get a handle on my blood pressure and keep this gym thing and everything going. I feel like I'm way up close on the screen. Oh my goodness. Until I can get a handle on that, um, I just, when I go out, I love to have a cocktail, I love to have a couple cocktails, but I can't like overdo that on top of the medications. You know what I mean? So, like if I'm taking them every day and then somebody says, "You want to go out for a drink?" I'm gonna leave for, I don't want to turn that down, but I need to make sure that the medications have worn off at least. And sometimes I take my medications to work because I'll need to take them, well, when I was working, I would take them to work. Um, but I want to be able to not have to depend on those medications, which is why I appreciate the steps that I've been trying to take with the gym, because I'm hoping that for me, it would be great to lose some weight, but I don't know how much weight I'm going to lose at 50. Like, I'll be 50 next month. I'll be a senior citizen. So I'm not sure how much weight I can realistically lose in this body. Um, for me, at this point, it is about how going to the gym can affect the blood pressure. My next doctor visit, whenever it will be, hopefully it'll be another one soon. Um, I would like to see it even lower than it was. So this is a cheat meal, the Chinese food that I had. But you're buying stuff. I'm constantly making sure that I'm stocking it with good stuff so I have nothing but better options. And quite frankly, saving money from DoorDash and Grubhub this month has been awesome. Woo, June, I tore it up with the mukbangs and the June mukbang collabs and all of that. Nobody told me. They didn't, I'm not saying, I'm not blaming anybody, but because I wanted to be, different and showcase different food, and I couldn't walk in and order the stuff half the time. So I was door dashing and Grubhubbing, and that's a lot. So I am glad for that. Yeah, I like the Brittany one, David, the one where I chose whatever picture I chose. I like the way that came out. That was kind of funny. Coffee with Cam. Hello there. How are you? That's a nice profile name. Coffee with Cam. Cam is short for what? I don't even have a bucket list. I'm telling you, you know what? Honestly, I don't need to do anything else because this was big enough for me. This was big enough for me. This was definitely big enough for me. Sunday was the best day. I know I said this in the video already, but it was the best day that I've had in a long, long time. So I've finally done something that I've been talking about and wanting to do and afraid to do. Conquered the fear, and it wasn't that big of a freaking deal. It's a big deal that I did it, but when I was doing it, the joy and the energy that I had was like, why did you wait so long? Why did you wait so long? Why did you think you would, like, why did I think I wouldn't be able to breathe? Why did I think I would, I got tired and I was sweating profusely, but that's what I had been needing. I feel like I haven't had a good sweat in a long time. That's what my body needs. So, I don't want to harp too much on it and bore y'all to tears, but um, this was enough for me. Well, thank you. It's called moisturization, and I don't drink or smoke. I'm trying to drink more water. Cat and Dom, y'all still here? I thought y'all was. I thought y'all had left. German Deutsch. Are you asking if I speak German? Um, I don't. I took German in high school, but that was it. I took it for at least 3 years, 3 or 4 years. I know a German name or word when I see it, but I don't. I don't speak it fluently. I don't even know if that's what you were asking. Oh, y'all are communicating with each other. Okay, that's good because I'm not sure. I was spending about 150 a week on lunch and dinner out before quarantine. Yeah, I mean, on top of Grubhub and DoorDash in particular, doing mukbangs, I was also going to the store. And it got to a point where I have a little small refrigerator and freezer. It got to a point that it had gotten so packed with stuff where other people were hoarding tissue and wipes, bacterial, what else, hand sanitizer and stuff. I felt like I began to hoard food. And I'm not sure why that was, but it got to a point where I was like, I could not fit anything. But the other thing that was happening was I kept doing videos and I kept watching other people's videos and cooking videos and stuff. And I started saying, oh, that would be nice to feature in a video, but I got to get this and this and that for it. And it just became where I was going to the store almost 3 times a week. I'm like, yeah, I cut that shit out. Yeah, I cut it out. And so now I can navigate and reach things in the refrigerator, and it's a wonderful feeling. It really is. I'm not shitting you. I hate to admit this stuff, but it was true. But that's why I keep telling people about as far as donating. I'd rather y'all take some of your money and donate it to the smaller channels if they have a PayPal set up. When they are able to get out of like Cat and Dom, I don't know if y'all have PayPal set up or anything like that, or if you are at that point where you can do that yet. I forgot how it works with channels that are somewhat new, but donate to some of these smaller channels. And when I need y'all help, I'll tell you, I don't have any shame. Y'all see that I have a PayPal, but I would rather you support me by letting an ad play. If you don't have YouTube Premium, let one of them ads play for me. That'll help me out. Watch all of my video. Because see, I'm one of those people that I do talk about stuff sometimes. And you might miss some shit at the very tail end of a video. You have no idea. So not every video. I don't want to get y'all hopes up too high. Then y'all watch the whole video and be mad at me because it's shitty. But I would like to thank who are these people? Oh, $10. Who? Rochelle did 5. Rochelle did 5. Bunny did 1. Where did the other money come from? Who donated another $4? What's up with that? Why is there $10 on the thing? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just scrolling. Is it because she's from Canada? Oh, David just did it. Oh. Oh, damn, David. Oh, you're not. He's probably gone. Oh, I have to thank him on Instagram. Oh, shit. Thank you, David. I was wondering where the other money came from. Sorry for not watching your stream. I was watching one of your original 15 minutes. Okay, but Helene, this is what I want you to do. I appreciate that, I really do. But this is what I want you to do. When I'm on live, you watch me on my live. You can catch those other videos later. It's the here and now that matters. Thank you, Suzuku. You have a great day too. Ooh, it's 2:47 in Lebanon. Wow. No, if you need to get sleep, you need to get sleep. This video will be up. It's not going nowhere. You can watch it tomorrow. Get you some sleep. That is important. I think I'm sounding like somebody's damn daddy. Who is it, Katrina or Dominique? Look, you know what? Oh, thank you, David. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you were still here. I was wondering where the other money. I'm running my mouth and looking this way and not seeing anything. My bad, y'all. You know, this gray. This gray gives it away. But then sometimes I'll color. I do like the drama of leaving the gray after I've colored everything else. And you all know, I don't know if y'all know, some of you all that are watching now, but I always use an eyebrow pencil. I still do it for my eyes, but this never looked this way. This is from the quarantine, but I decided to keep it. And but I always used to. People would always comment, "Man, you are shaved up. You're lined up really nice," and blah blah blah. That was eyebrow pencil. And now I just found a nice little. I've shown this before. Black beard for black men. No, I'm kidding. It's actually a dark brown. I just have to learn how to apply lightly, and it goes kind of fast. I have to apply lightly because, like in the sushi video, I feel like it was like that sun was hitting it. It was real kind of sharp to me, and I gotta keep it looking not so sharp. Put it that way. Helene, you better get some sleep. What's up, J Test? How are you? And 2:47, if you got to be up in the morning to go to work, don't blame me. Don't blame me. You just better fall asleep. So, Mark, are you still around? Are you still in the chat, Mark? Okay, so y'all, here's the thing. I mentioned in a few videos, I'm good, J-Test, thank you. I mentioned in a couple videos that I was starting to really get into watching Paula Deen's cooking show. She has a quarantine cooking show. And all the while I'm watching, I'm being entertained, but I'm also thinking about the controversy that happened years ago. Some of y'all probably don't even know what I'm talking about, but just hear me out anyway. Okay. There was a controversy where I think a former employee, this is years ago, said that she had made some racial comments and used the N-word and something. You can find it on YouTube. There was an interview that she did, and she basically she did not really apologize. She admitted her truth, but she didn't really apologize for the usage of the word or whatever. And now, after watching those interviews and seeing the outcome, I got kind of like, should I be watching this? I should not be supporting it. Like, I'm not subscribed to the channel and I'm not commenting on the channel, but I like hearing her accent. I like seeing the food that she makes. It's so down home. I love it. But I'm feeling kind of like self-conscious. Should I stop watching? It's a view, but I'm not subscribed to the channel. Oh, well, happy birthday, Helene. You still need to get some sleep. It's late. Y'all probably don't even know what I'm talking about, and Mark is probably gone, but that's okay. Anyway, I should probably say goodbye myself because it's been an hour and 26 minutes, and I got to get my clothes out of the dryer. So, thank you so much, you guys, for watching. I hope that you all will hit the like button as you're exiting. I hope you've enjoyed your time and your stay during this live. I hope that I've been able to accommodate you and entertain you at the same time. And well, hello, Jazzle from Australia. Shout out to you. No, it's time to go. Thank you, you guys. Say goodnight on your way out and have a pleasant rest of the day or rest of the afternoon or rest of the evening. Okay? See you guys. Bye.